let's talk about the laws for computer hacking. If you're a black hat hacker, you should probably tune out this section because you already know that you're on the wrong side of the law. And this section is only for the white hat and the gray hat hackers, who are hacking with permission. Alright, the first thing I would like to say is the system may be owned by somebody else, but the data on it does not necessarily mean that it's owned by the person owning the computer. The data can be owned by a different person altogether, your client may own a server, your boss might own a server, but it's not necessary that all the information stored on that server belongs to the business, to your boss or to your client. There's some of the information might be personal that belongs to, your employee or somebody else, or your client or somebody like that. It's not necessary that if you own the system, you own all the data on it as well. The data might belong to somebody else, and if you're trying to get access to that data, you are actually breaking the laws, the privacy laws that are made by the government. Now, for example, a couple of years back, I heard on the news or something that, a SWAT team member was actually given a cell phone from the government, and that cell phone was actually given to him for his personal use. And what he was doing was, he was doing all sorts of stupid things, like, he was having an affair, it was all bad and stuff. What the police department did was, he took his cell phone and they fired him because of his all that, text messaging and all those stuff on the cell phone. So what the SWAT team member did was, he took the police department to the courts and he actually won the lawsuit because the police department did violate his privacy. The police department accessed the messages that they weren't. That was his personal message. So I just want to say that, if in the corporate world, tomorrow employee gets fired from a company and their boss comes to you with a laptop that was given to him, and gives you the laptop and tells you that, I want you to hack into the system and get me all the information in it, you should be careful that you're not going after any private information, because if you're going after any private information, that means that you are going to be breaking the privacy laws. You're going to end up on the wrong side of the law. There's this problem, people who are passing laws, they don't actually know what hacking is. People who are telling you to perform and hack, they don't understand these laws, nor do they know what hacking is. So you should be careful of when people are telling you to hack into a system. I would tell you to go with the gut feeling, and you should know what's right, what's wrong when people tell you to hack any information. You should be careful and you should know that you're not going after anybody's private information, because if you do, you are probably going to get into a mess, and it's going to be all wrong, and finally you're going to be blamed for hacking into the systems. Another thing I would like to say is, when a corporate system gives you a system, and you should be careful about more private details, like information like email shouldn't be shared on private systems. Now, if you're in the corporate world, what I would suggest you to do is, if your boss tells you to hack into a system, before you do that, it's better to get all the employees to sign a contract saying that any information that will be passed through laptop or through these electronic devices is going to be for public display. Just like the way in the call center, it works in the call centers. The people from every time to time are being monitored there.